Oh, hi there, and welcome to the 8th and final part of Chrono Trigger. It was fun while it lasted, but today I'm going to be executed. Well, if you are voted innocent in the trial, you will get a little sack of goodies which contains a certain number of others depending on how innocent you were. If you got a 7-0 innocent, you'll get 6, 6-1 will get you 3, 5-2 will get you 2 others, and 4-1 will get you 1. Anything less than that, you're guilty. You don't get anything from sympathizers. You can drink this water for free HP and MP restore, and then you have 2 options. 1, you could wait till you're ready to be executed. Or 2, screw that, I'm getting out of here. Let me out, let me out, seriously. I am innocent. Oh, whoops. Well. Ow. That was mean. Why didn't they take my weapon? Why did they let me have my weapon? You'd think they would have got rid of that. Alright, time to fight. Royal Guards are your enemies. And there are plenty of them in this place. They're relatively generic enemies. They don't really have weaknesses, they don't really have strengths. They have, like, I think 60 hit points or something. They're pretty straightforward enemies. And you'll be fighting lots of them. Now, in case you didn't pick up on it, this little event that happened right here where you could sneak up on a guard and strike them down, that's important because you can use that throughout this place. You could also save here if necessary. Now, like I said, you have 2 options. You can wait out to your execution, or you could break out. Now, if you wait out to day 3 of the execution, you'll be taken to a different room, which we'll get to in a moment, and Luca will come and she'll save you. Yeah, you can thank Luca for saving you before getting executed. However, but basically, I'd prefer breaking out because if you go to your executioner's block, you have to backtrack to fully explore this place. So I kind of hate backtracking. So it's really up to you. If you care about Luca and getting experience points on her, wait to be executed. Anyways, remember I said you could sneak up on guards? Yeah, you can do this on most guards in the place. If you don't sneak up on them, you'll have to fight them. Now, a lot of the guards will drop mid-potions if you knock them unconscious without even fighting. This is one of the few that doesn't, so I recommend fighting this guard. But it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, he's just guarding some mid-potions and some more others. Lots of goodies to be had. And then we could leave this room. But we have to fight a new enemy. This is kind of a strange enemy. He's a Geller, I have no clue how to pronounce that. And he's a cut above everything else here. He has hit points in the 200s. But it's such a weird enemy because I've never once seen this enemy hit me. I've played this game, like I said, it's gotta be near 50 times. And he has never successfully hit me. So, I don't get it. I don't really understand this enemy. His accuracy must be absolutely horrendous. They don't pay me enough for this. So, if you get hit by this enemy, I don't know what to tell you. You have rotten luck, because I've played this game so many times that I've never once been hit. So, other than having to take a few minutes to knock away its 200-something hit points, it's not that hard of an enemy. And then there's another new enemy here. There's lots of new enemies here. These are sentries. Now, sentries are really weird enemies. They are insanely defensive. Like, it's impossible to hurt these things. And magic's no good on them either. Unless they reveal themselves. If they move their shield to the side, their defenses have been weakened, hit them when their shield is moved. That's basically your opening to kill them. They don't really do that much damage, but you should be able to one-shot them once their defenses are lowered. And if you attack them with their shield up, they're going to counter you. So wait till their shield's down. Trust me, it'll help you out. If you haven't noticed already, there are plenty of switches on the wall that you can press. These open and lower gates, and that will allow you to explore the place more thoroughly. Up in this room, if you stand on a certain spot, it's going to trigger a battle with your final new enemy of the place, and that is a Lancer. Lancers are basically skeleton creatures. They're very vulnerable to magic. Magic should be a one-shot on them. If you use physical attacks like Chrono's sword, if you're not high enough leveled, you won't be able to one-shot them. It's up to you if you want to use magic or not. I'm personally going to take a pass because I don't really want to waste a shelter on this place. Also, you can go back and you can drink that water at any point. So if you want to go back and just heal up, that water is free, and yeah, it's an instant heal. Anyways, let's head over to the right. I really like this place. I think the background is amazing to this place. And I really like that they actually have a battle or two out here on the bridge itself. It looks really cool. Remember, the guards can only hurt you if they get in range of you. So if you attack them quick enough, they won't be able to hurt you. I've pretty much shown every new enemy in this place. So again, we still haven't really reached a point in the game where the enemies are really, really difficult. I guess, again, it kind of is probably because I'm so experienced with the game that I don't struggle. Anyways, if you want to, there's a guard over here that you can sneak up on. If you don't sneak up on him, you're going to have to fight him. I recommend sneaking up on him if you want, because it's quicker than fighting him, and you'll get a free mid potion for it. Basically, by the time you leave this place, you will have so many mid potions you won't know what to do with yourself. Another guard over here, you can sneak up on him. He also drops a mid potion. And whoops, I meant to hit the switch. Uh-oh, darn it. There we go. Okay. Sometimes these enemies are hard to sneak around. Anyways, flip this switch, and this is where you will be taken to if you are going to get executed. So everything, if you wait out to be executed, you're going to have to backtrack if you want to explore this area to the fullest. Also, there is a few things you can do here if you didn't wait to be executed, and one of them is free this guy. He seems innocent. I mean, I think everyone here is innocent, judging how that Chancellor acts. And you'll discover that, hey, this is Fritz! His father runs the market. Wait a minute, his father runs the market. So that makes Elaine his sister, and they're supposed to be in love. Wait, I think there's a consistency error here. You mean father-in-law, right? I don't think there's. I think the game developers screwed that one up. Anyways, this is actually the room you would be executed in. You can pick up some bronze armor. I think I have bronze armor on, but you can use that for another character. And then you'll have to fight these two skeletons that will turn into Lancers. Again, they're weak to magic. If you wait till they move, you can hit them with Wind Slash. I don't think they're going to move for me. Yep, they are. Oh, darn it, he moved too quick. Oh well. Yeah, Lancers aren't too bad. I think they're weak to fire and lightning. I'll have to... that information will be on the sidebar area. But, I don't know if they're weak to shadow and water. Yeah, I don't know if they're weak to those. You will fight Lancers at later points in the game, that's why I say that. Anyways, head on up this way, and there's another guard you can sneak up on if you're fast enough, and he also will drop a mid potion. So, pick that up if you're interested, and then we could cross yet another bridge. I just love the scenery, it's amazing. Anyways, we have another one of these four-way rooms. Let's go check out the bottom left. This room, I don't know if there's actually too much here. There's two more switches we can flip. This one leads us to a shelter. I don't think there's any enemies that trigger in this room. Yeah, I don't think any enemies trigger in this room. I think this is a relatively empty room. Even in this room, you can walk up and the guy will just turn into a skeleton, which is kind of depressing. I really do, like, probably one of my favorite reasons for loving Chrono Trigger is, like I said, the story of this game is just hands down amazing. And I love it because there's so many different emotions that come with playing this game. A lot of this game, there's just so much comic relief in this game. It's a really fun game just because there's a lot of moments that are just like hilarious. And then there's a lot of moments that are really sad. And it's a game that can really tug at your emotions. And I really respect this game for that. Oh boy, just wait till we get into the heat of the story. Anyways, this room does have a little bit more for us. This room's pretty empty. You'll notice that, I never really mentioned this, but on the bottom screen you can fill out your map, and you'll probably notice me walking around the room and walking around all the edges. I do that out of habit because I like having the room fully mapped out. I apologize if my running around for no reason seems distracting. That's just a habit of mine where I'm like, hey, I should run around the room and fill out the map. And speaking of filling out the map, this is my least favorite room in the entire game because it's very glitchy with completing the map. So for that reason, I hate climbing up and down this wall. But if you are smart enough to figure out that you can climb down this wall and come down here, there are some really good goodies you can get down this hole. This is like a really concealed and hidden area, and it took me a playthrough or two to discover it. But you can get a silver sword and 1,500 gold. Not only is the silver sword much better than the steel saber you have, but 1,500 gold is a lot of gold at this point in the game. So definitely take the time to roam your way down here. And then just climb back up by clicking against the wall. It's a little confusing if you haven't done it before, but just click against the wall and it'll let you climb it up. And that concludes this room. We are almost done with this area. Almost. We're getting there. One more bridge. Oh no, I didn't move. I forgot the game. No more bridges to cross. Come up here and fight. These are your last two generic standard guards to fight. And yeah, it's the same as they've always been. Just whack away at them. You should be strong enough at this point to one-hit KO most of the enemies here. If not, you might be a little bit behind, but if you've been following this guide fairly complete, like to the fullest, you'll probably be around similar levels to me and you should be fine. Anyways, up in this room, oh look, it's the warden who just let me get executed, even though the paperwork didn't say anything about it. And if you didn't wait to be executed, well, this is where Luca comes to rescue you. Oh, you didn't need rescued. Oh well. Well, I'm here now. Let's get moving. Alright, there's a few things we can do because guess what? Boss battle is on the way. First thing up is a save point if you want to heal up. I don't really see a need to use a shelter right now, so I'm just going to use one of the million mid potions that I got. And if you want, feel free to save. Alright, once you take care of healing up, you can talk to the warden, and he actually has 5 mid potions you can obtain from him. You might need them, so it's a good thing you pick them up. And then there's a classified document that's right here laying in the open that basically explains the upcoming boss fight. The Dragon Tank. It's basically, it has the ability to heal itself, and its head is immune to lightning and fire magic. So, in short, your tank should be effectively invincible, provided no crazed lunatic gets the bright idea to run up and try to hack away at its head with a sword. Yep. Well, I guess it's time to go fight this boss battle. I just love this boss fight because it's in such a cool location up on the bridge. Anyways, Luca, even though we just read the document about what it could be, she's like, what was that? Well, it is time to fight our second boss. Why, hello there, Chancellor. Time to fight the Dragon Tank. Now, I kid you not when I say this, I think this is arguably one of the hardest boss battles in the entire game, at least for a very large portion of this game. And the reason for that is you have no person on your party that has healing magic. Chrono and Luca are both incapable of using healing magic, so that makes this battle a little bit more difficult. Now, this boss is a three-part boss. The Dragon Tank has three parts to it: the head, the wheels, and the body. And each of the parts has separate capabilities that it can use. The head is your main target because the head will heal the entire Dragon Tank. Now, there's two strategies to go about this. I used to really like just using Cyclone because Cyclone can hit all three parts of the Dragon Tank at once. However, if you do this, I think you'll find that the Dragon Tank tends to heal up a lot more if you use Cyclone and hit all three parts of it at once. So I recommend personally just whacking away at the head. And then once the head is down, you can use whatever you want to take out the body and the wheels. The wheels will charge up and they'll use a relatively powerful attack that'll hit for about 50 hit points on both parts of the body. On both you, I screwed up what I just said there. It'll hit both Chrono and Luca for about 50 hit points. So make sure you're healed up enough. You might need to use a potion or two. And then just whack away at the body and wheels with Cyclone, Flamethrower, and Fire Whirl. And that'll finish off the boss relatively quickly. I don't know if it's too difficult of a boss, but it's definitely a boss that beginners might struggle with. Because like I said, you have nobody to heal. If you're struggling with this fight, make Luca a designated healer and just have her use potions. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. It's basically that head, because the head just heals the whole thing. And for that reason, like I said, I don't like using the Cyclone strategy anymore, because I feel like the head will just heal way more when the rest of the body takes damage. Anyways, yeah. Doesn't this just feel satisfying? Knowing that you could just stand on top of the Chancellor here. Just stand here and be like, ha ha, you suck. Okay, I'm off. Anyways, before you head down, make sure you pick up a free shelter that you can obtain in the castle. I don't think there's anything else. And then we can escape. We've got no choice. We must shoot everyone in our paths. We will make it out alive! Yeah. Off we go. Oh. Princess Nadia! Hi, Marla. I just escaped jail, don't mind me. I like how she's using the same line she used in 600 AD. You refuse to obey my orders! Huh? Wait a minute, how'd you get there? How'd you get there? Like, I don't know, it didn't look like you were going anywhere soon from hanging over that bridge. Father-daughter relationships. I can't live in this stupid castle anymore. I must be with the love of my life, my boyfriend. He has such dashing hair. And he saved me from the evil darkness beyond time. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I apologize. Anyways, bye. Nice knowing you, Chancellor. Into the forest we go. Hey, why did we run this way? This is a dead end. We even mapped this area out earlier. Why would we run this way? I think we're trapped. Yeah. Oh look, a gate? That's unusual. I kinda like both sides here. One, we should get out of here. Two, where's this gonna take us? I mean, the last time we took a portal, it resulted in the princess disappearing. Okay, I guess we don't have a choice. I think we're doomed if we don't take it. See ya, Chancellor! Bye! Thank you and good night!